So this video is for those of you who call snacks hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres? Hors d'oeuvres? Anyway, and if you watch the NFL at all, it's probably just the Super Bowl. And it's probably only because it's where all your friends are that weekend, or because Beyonce or Gaga are performing, or again, maybe it's because,
oh my god, the dip is in the shape of a football.
And before COVID, on Sundays during the NFL regular season, you probably let your boyfriend or husband, dog or whatever just do their thing while you grab brunch with your friends. But now after COVID, you probably feel a little bit like a hostage with the TV playing NFL every single Sunday. 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock games, Monday night games, Thursday night games. And during COVID, there's also been Tuesday, Wednesday, basically every day of the week. And now it gets even worse because we're entering the NFL playoffs. And at this point, you probably don't need to care. But if you do and you want to know what's going on while your significant other is probably screaming at the television screen, happy or sad noises, here's a quick guide. So we'll start with the easy part. There are 32 teams in the NFL. For those of you who love math, what's fun about that is that that's 2 to the 5th. Which means, if you're thinking about a tournament style, you could actually have the playoffs be all 32 teams playing each other, and slowly the winners playing the winners, and eventually getting to a final. But that's definitely way off topic. But hey, you've got your 32 teams. Those 32 teams divide into 2 conferences. There's the American Football Conference, or the AFC, and the National Football Conference, the NFC. What the difference is between America and national, I leave for political pundits out there. But now that you have those 16 teams on each side, those 16 teams divide up into 4 divisions each. So you have your AFC North, your AFC East, your AFC South, and your AFC West, NFC East, NFC West, NFC South, NFC North as well. Of those teams, only 4 of them from each side are going to win their division. That would only mean 8 teams going to the playoffs, and basically there being 3 rounds. But there's a 4th round, known as the wildcard round, basically giving the opportunity for those who have had really good records to still get into the playoffs, since there are some divisions that somehow manage to field awful, suboptimal, absolutely disgusting teams that really shouldn't be in the playoffs at all, but somehow have managed to get a divisional playoff. Having said that, there are these wildcard teams. Those wildcard teams this year are the Browns, the Ravens, and the Colts from the AFC, as well as the Buccaneers, Rams, and Bears on the NFC side. Those 3 teams will play teams 2, 3, and 4 in the wildcard weekend. After the first wildcard round is over, we then move to what's known as the divisional playoff weekend. This is where those teams that were in first place finally get to come out of their slumber and start playing the team that has come out of the first weekend with the worst record. And they go ahead and play each other. Second place plays second to last place. This is essentially a quarterfinals that's happening. And then finally, the 2 winners of those games on each side play each other in a semifinals, also known as the AFC and NFC championship games. And then finally you have the Super Bowl. So hopefully that makes sense as you're wondering what's going on. There's plenty more football to dissect. Happy to do that in the future for you guys as well. This is my first time trying anything like this, so there is no particular catchy or interesting sign-off. This is pretty new after all. So I'll just say bye, and if you are interested in this, let me know. Happy to make more of these.